Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Shout out to my man Brian Shadow Strike for always keeping me updated on new content, and in this case, on the new forum post showcase. On March 18th, we will be introducing a new type of content, the Alliance War Showcase. Showcase content will highlight previous competitive seasons and the resulting metas, drawing inspiration from game modes like Alliance Wars and Battlegrounds. This content will be playable entirely solo and won't require a fully engaged alliance. Now, this is interesting because my guess is I am not the only person who enjoys not doing Alliance War. I know that some people only play this game because of Battlegrounds and even Alliance War. In fact, some people told me that they don't even play Battlegrounds anymore. They just do Alliance War. They still prefer Alliance War the most of any game mode in the game. So that is an interesting segue to this. Team size 4 with a 1 champion choice node right before the final boss. Quest paths 2, 1 emphasizing non-tactic fights, 1 emphasizing tactic fights. Quest fights 8, 4 shared, 4 unique to the path. Time limit 2 hours. Strict fight quit penalty structure from Alliance War is carried over by increasing health penalties for repeatedly force quitting fights. Ooh. Design philosophy: when we showcase a competitive meta, we want to bring together some of the greatest challenges, most satisfying interactions, and even occasionally explore what-if scenarios, like what if Red Skull had his updated defensive kit when he was a Sugar Pill defender? Where might Alliance War defense planners place him? This first Alliance War showcase features fights from Sugar Pill and DK Alliance War Tactics seasons. Dust off your Sandman, knock the spider webs off Silk, try out the updated Luke Cage, and look to a few mainstay Alliance War attackers as you plan your teams for this quest. And for a preview of some of the twists in this merging of competitive fights and a single-player quest, you can expect most of the common defender masteries applied via nodes, a 2-hour quest timer instead of an in-fight timer, a mix of meta defender placements, both tactic and non-tactic, and more. For those who took similar paths every war of the Sugar Pill seasons, we hope you enjoy the chance to revisit and share that experience with the rest of the community. We also hope that those who typically shy away from Alliance War enjoy the chance to experience some of its challenges. Bingo! That is Kabam speak for so many players stopped playing Alliance War that we're trying to get them back in it in this mode. Rewards: the 2-path quest includes completion and exploration rewards, 2 loyalty crystal shatter tokens for completion, 1 boss-related emote. Exploration: 5 loyalty crystal shatter tokens, and 1 Planet X atmosphere King Groot deathless piece. Boom. There is the other reason to do this, to get that King Groot deathless piece. Note these new loyalty crystal shatter tokens can be redeemed for either 7-star hero crystal shards or loyalty crystal shatter, with a 7-star loyalty crystal having the cost of 15 loyalty crystal shatters, which means if you explore it, you get, 7? It's weird that if you get 7, then after 2 times of doing this, you're 1 crystal short of the 7-star loyalty crystal. That is very interesting. I am intrigued by this, but I'm also a little skeptical. Let's see what some people responded with. Interesting to say the least, but if it isn't too entirely difficult, then the rewards are probably good. Also, when this one expires, will a new one start immediately after on new content update days? Typhoon. Post that. Kabam says not right away. We will have more planned, but they'll be spaced out. For anyone who missed in the war announcement, loyalty shatter tokens can be redeemed for 1,000 7-star shards each, which is not much. Hopefully it won't be too difficult, but it sounds new and interesting, so looking forward to it. Hopefully these questions are not silly, but as a member of an alliance that is not very active or in close communication, I'd like some clarification. Is a team size of 4 for alliance members, or you need specific size? And then Kabam Mike says this is single-player content, so that would be a great team size of 4 champions. Okay. The bottom line is, I think Kabam desperately needs Alliance War to work. Kabam desperately needs Alliance War to work because they've spent so much money on the mode. So, in the end, I don't know if this is going to save it. I'll try it. I'll try to do a video on it and see how I do. But in the meantime, I don't really think the rewards, especially as a Valiant player, are that great. So, that is my hot take. Kabam is desperate for Alliance War not to die, and this is an example of a single-player option that doesn't need an alliance. Really fascinating stuff. Again, Brian Shadowstrike, thank you for sending this along.